Hi, today I will show you how to use Quizalize, which is a fun way to review anything at all, math, English terms. This is what it looks like for students. They go to zzi.sh and they are directed to this page. Here they need to type a class code and then join my class. The teacher gives them the class code. They choose their name from the list and they have their game right in front of them and they can start playing. This can be done as homework or in class. So you can see the students get scores and stars. That is the game pretty much. The teacher can see the results. So if you played in class, it's really fun because you get to play in groups and then they can see their progress on the board and they can see how their group is doing. So in order to do this, we go and we do teacher login. You can log in with Google or just create an account and then log in, sign up and log in. After you log in, you can go ahead and discover quizzes that are public, or you go to My Library and click on Create a Quiz right here. Then you can start inserting your questions, for example, Our World, Unit 2, Food, and add a new question. Here you add a question, for example, what is or the apple is red and tasty. And then you can place a correct answer here, for example, apple. Here you can place chair. Here you can do lettuce. And here, for example, book. And then add a new question. And then you add new questions more and more. Here's another example. There is an in the kitchen. Correct answer, egg. Incorrect answers, eggs, potatoes, tomatoes. And add a new question. You add a new question. And then at the end, you have all the questions here. And you can do save and give to class or save to my library. If you give it to class, then you need to create a class. So first we will save to my library, and it's saved, and we want to create our class. So you want to click on activity list, which is right here at the top, and then you have your classes here and you can add a new class. Let's say you want to call this class grade 5. And then students will join activities by entering their class code. Leave this because that's the easiest way to log in, by entering their class code and then create class. You can complete some information here. Doesn't really matter what you do here. And create course. Now then it says welcome to our activity, to your activity list for grade 5. So what we want to do is we want to keep this code because this will be the class code for them to enter. You want to go to your activities. So you click on resources and then my library. And in my library you will see the quiz we just did. You can enter and then assign, or you can assign straight from here. And so you want to assign this to grade 5. This is the class we just created. And we want to decide if we want to play in class or assign as homework. If we assign this as homework, we have a due date, and we can change the due date here. Mastery mode would mean that they would do it again and again until they master the material. And you can add music and sounds, show timer, or disable the timer. Number of attempts unlimited, the number of questions. And then you go assign activity. Here you can decide to assign another activity, so you have differentiated learning. After they finish, they can go ahead, depending on their grade, and we can add another activity to differentiate. And that's it. The class is ready. This is their code. And so if we go as a student, we tell to our students, go to zzi.sh. Do you see? Right here, we tell them to go and then put the class code. The class code, and then join my class. Then they enter their name, for example, Hilly, and create. Then they see the quiz that we prepared, and we go start. Start, and then they start. The is red and tasty. That's it. Then we finish, and the students can see their score, 400 points. And they can play again, of course. Those who finish really quick, you can tell them to play again, or again, you can assign a more difficult quiz for them. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial about Quizalize. Enjoy and see you next time.